What's up? What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday, and welcome to Tuesday Tea Time with your guy, Icky Timey. I saw a few of our comments here in the beginning, and I just want to say absolutely me too. Welcome on, Nicole. Welcome on, Michael. What's up, Kayla, Jill? I'm so really excited that we've got my girl Tirsa on today from Tirsa's Mexican Cafe. The food is bomb. If you like the food there, you're going to enjoy the chance of getting a $25 gift certificate on us, on Tirsa, so that you can go enjoy some of that. That is in honor of Tuesday Tacos. You're welcome. You're welcome. Tirsa is a small business owner. She's an entrepreneur. She's a social media rock star. She's going to take us into her kitchen, in fact, today, and she's going to teach us how to make something. So if you've been wondering, I wonder how I can spruce some stuff in my own kitchen, she's going to show us one thing today. So you're not going to want to miss that out. But before we get there, I do want to point out that we are still rocking out with our Say Hello campaign, and that is connected with the Southern California Conference. If you would like to put your story up or put in a bit of yourself, go to www.scc.adventist.org/say hello. Then when you get on there, fill out one of those things, and we're gonna go ahead and just keep going through. We're gonna invite you, and we're gonna share your profile so that people can see a little bit about you. This beautiful young lady, her name is Lisa Topete. She is an excited, brand new mom. Like the baby just came out the box. It's fresh, new momhood for her. She's sharing that she came to the faith. She learned about having a walk with Christ, and in that journey through a coworker in In-N-Out. So while serving up burgers, God's still serving up new life. Isn't that pretty awesome? She shares that she's been given this growing burden to help young people who struggle with mental battles. So Lisa Topete, this is to you. Thank you so much. Thanks to people like Lisa, the world is a better place. Next week, we're going to be hanging out and talking with some ministers of the gospel, some Christian community leaders. They're all going to be ladies. They're going to talk about their story of their journey, when God called them, and how they feel most faithful to God, as well as challenges that they faced from maybe other ministers and people around them. So you're not going to miss out. Pastor Josie Asensio will be with us, Pastor Jillian Lutz, Pastor Sarah Grover, and I think Pastor Daryl Hoyt from Nevada, Utah is going to jump in here, and we're going to hold some great conversation. Hey, by the way, if you've just joined us, we would love for you to join us every week. We've always got some quality conversations going on. So I want to give you a minute to go ahead and like us. Would you do that? Just push the like button. And if you can, smash that subscription so that you always know where we're at and what we're up to. Next month, we're going to have our guy Jerome Fontamilis on with us. And sometimes in the late year, maybe in the new year, we're going to have Kevin Olusola from the Pentatonics. He's going to be back out with us. And of course, in between, we're going to have a lot of fun, cool, awesome, amazing people. What's up, Mandy? Welcome on. I hope you're excited to have Tirsa. I'm excited to have her, so let's get rocking. Tirsa, what's up, girl?
Hola!
Hola! Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Así. That's all the Spanish I know, girl. I got it out the
way. Okay.
So yeah, listen, Mandy said she's excited, and I wanna agree with Mandy. I'm excited too, Mandy. Thanks for jumping on here with us. Thank you to all of you guys. This is Tirsa Farah. Tirsa, is that how you say your last name?
Farah, think like Farah Fawcett.
Farah.
But yeah, Farah.
I tried to give it too much ethnicity, girl. I said Farah.
Yes, you did.
Forgive me.
You did.
What are you drinking today? This is tea time. Tell me what you got.
Well, for I normally would have something highly sugared, but I'm doing green tea because I'm trying to watch my metabolism and speed it up. I hear this is very good for that. So, yes.
I need to get a gallon of that, girl. If that's the truth, let me get on.
Yes.
Now, is that like some homemade stuff? Is that your stuff, or is that just stuff you picked up from the stout?
If you consider Bigelow my stuff, sure. No, but it's not mine. It's Bigelow brand, and it's really good.
Okay, so. Shout out to Bigelow. Thanks for the green tea.
I know.
I'm rocking a darker tea, if you will. It's actually not a tea. It rhymes with tea, but it's not. It's brandy.
No,
I'm playing. I'm drinking some delicious nitro cold brew with me today.
Oh, okay.
That's is there somebody you want to give a shout out to? Your fam? This is a great time. Give them some love. Do it.
My fam, I love you guys. You guys love me no matter what. Don't worry, Mom. I'm not going to say anything to embarrass you. But just everybody, man. If you're watching, I love you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. If you're watching, welcome on. It's good to have you guys. We're going to be rocking out for the next hour. We are going to be giving away 2 $25 gift certificates. Yeah, somebody make some noise out there. Woo! It's going to be good. So later on down, as we get closer to the end here, I'm going to have Tirsa pick some names out from our comments. So keep your comments rolling, and we'll pop up 2 of you, and you will get $25 to get your Taco Tuesday.
How are we going to pick the winner? Best comment wins or what?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the comments go. Oh, there, Mandy's speaking some truth right now, man. She said, "I love the what is that? The birria tacos?"
Oh, the queso birria tacos. Yes.
Ooh, that sounds good, girl. What is that?
So basically, it's una tortilla. We put cheese, shredded beef, birria, and then onion, cilantro, and then you dip it with the juiciness, and yeah, so it's really good. Fire.
Yes. Okay, well, that could be on your menu if you get that $25 gift certificate. Before we get started into that, though, Tirsa, I do want to talk a few things and just ask you some questions, because I think it's important for people. A lot of times when we see people, we're like, oh, man, they do amazing things or this and that, but they don't know your story. So I want to talk a little bit about your story. Is that cool?
Yeah, let's do it.
When did you know that you wanted to be a cook, a chef?
I think so when I was a kid, there was 3 things I wanted to be. Mm-hmm. And one of them was a like housewife, the ultimate housewife.
Nice.
The other one was a movie star, celebrity.
Yes.
And the other one was a teacher. The chef came into the housewife category because I was like, I can't wait to cook everything for my family and just get them nice and fat,
Yeah.
So that kind of aligned with after when I grew up, I realized teaching, never mind. The the housewife is more of fell into the restaurant owner category. And now, come to think about it, I don't want to be a housewife like that, like how it
Right.
was. I think I want to do more like cooking show housewife kind of
Uh,
thing, if that makes sense. So
yeah, yeah, it
yeah.
does. Yeah, it does.
But I think I just knew from a very young age. I was the my mom. I was the only girl, so I had to
Mm.
cook a lot for my brothers, and they would just after it wasn't like they just would get excited and they would be like, "Oh, Tirsa, make this or make that," or "Oh, Tirsa's making food. Oh, okay." So it just kind of like fueled me, and I was like, "Oh, I really like this. I like this. I like cooking. I like making people happy." And I
Mm.
said, "Yeah." And when I knew for sure I wanted to be a cook restaurant owner was I was probably like in maybe like high school for sure. That
Dang. So you
solidified it.
knew, girl. You
Yeah.
knew. And where did you grow up at?
I grew up in El Sereno. Technically, it's not El Sereno. It's more like Monterey Hills ish.
Monterey Hills.
But I say El Sereno because nobody knows what Monterey Hills is. But it's by Alhambra, so Pasadena.
Nice, nice.
All those nice little bougie areas. But my area is not bougie.
Just to
I
keep
said
that
it's
clear,
next to.
we keep it
It's
repped.
next to the bougie. Yeah.
Right, right. Okay, what's your favorite dish to cook, Tirsa? When you get in that kitchen and nobody's paying you and you just want to throw down, what's your favorite dish to make?
Honestly, my favorite thing to make would be anything with toppings. Tostadas,
Ooh,
taquitos,
yeah.
um, flout, anything that has the lettuce, cheese, sour cream
Oh, girl, you're
combo,
talking
the
right.
guacamole,
Mm,
that combo, that's my jam. That's
that's
my
my
jam.
jam too. Anything you make
Yeah.
is my jam, girl. Uh,
Thank you.
so, did you always want to start a business? Was that something you always wanted to do, or was that something that kind of evolved from all of your cooking?
No, I definitely knew I wanted to start a business. I wanted to have my own restaurant. I knew that. I initially started going door to door. I had my son who was an infant, and I did like blondies and I did blondies, some lemon bars, and I did
Yes.
like cookies and stuff. And I just started like that because I didn't have a job. I went to culinary school, and I didn't get a job for like a year. So in that year, I started to do like catering gigs. I
Mm.
started to like get my blondies and just kind of like I literally made lunch one day. I remember, and I said, I'm just gonna go door to door. I made like 20 sandwiches, and I'm like, I'm gonna go try to push these sandwiches in my neighborhood. So I went to the fire department, like in my hood, and they saw me, this girl with like a stroller and a baby. Do you want to buy some sandwiches? And he was like, oh, okay. He just didn't want to like leave without buying some sandwiches. But I mean, I don't know if I was embarrassed. I was just like, dude, I'm just gonna see if it sticks. Like,
Right, right.
just start doing. That's literally how it started. And I said,
No,
I want a restaurant. Yeah.
that is an
That's how I felt
awesome,
like,
awesome story. I mean, and
yeah.
the reason why I think it's awesome is because for those of you all watching along, um, you know, Tirsa was like, "Look, we just need to get out here, and I'm gonna just stroll around. Hey, you want to buy some thing?" And next thing you know, I mean, like the beginnings of that and where you are is so diversely different that it's nice to be able to see how far you've come.
Well, it's not next thing you know. It was like 10 years later.
That's right.
Here you go.
That's
But
right.
yeah, I mean that's literally how I started. I didn't have venues yet. I finally did get a job, and I didn't like working. Work environments are toxic. Let's keep it 100.
Keep it
So
100, girl.
the work environment I was in was very toxic, and I said, you know what? I worked at a restaurant, by the way. I said, I'm just going to do my menu. Like, do your menu, try to push it once a week. So I did the menu. The first day I sold, I went to Keck USC. I
Nice.
had like a sign that I made, and I posted up. I took a lot of salads that day. I made like I want to say like 50 salads, and I just posted up in the corner with my sign. Do you want to buy some salads? I think I sold like 10 salads.
Wow.
But yeah, and then my mom finally was like, "Hey, like, give me your menu. I'll hand it out at work and see who wants to order." So literally, that's how the menu started with my like people I knew were like, "Give me your menu, I'll get you in the door,"
Yeah.
and 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 I started placing orders. So it started as a lunch delivery service. It evolved from like door to door brownie selling and sandwich selling, and then it went to like, okay, let's do a menu and do a lunch delivery service. To where I have people order a day before. I get the orders a day before so that I can deliver the next day. I couldn't.
Dang,
I had
girl.
to figure out a way to make it work while keeping my job
Yeah.
and peddling my side business. So
See, oh, you gotta
that's
hustle. I mean, you don't get there unless you're
yeah. Oh,
hustling, right? You gotta stay hungry.
oh yeah. No, totally, totally, totally. I mean, God
Ten
is only going to get
years.
you so far. Yeah, you got to do the heavy lifting.
Absolutely. So Jillian
So,
asks, what kept you going during the 10 years of hustle? I mean, because that's like, that's not like overnight. That's not like the lotto. That's work.
no, it was. I mean, so what kept me going? What I mean, I was going and I just kept like working. I was like, okay, you're just going to keep working. I never knew how I was going to get to have my own place because I am not smart with money. I
Mm.
do not know how to save money.
Ha.
Okay. And I don't have any money. So, I mean, I'm still broke. I mean, everybody who's in this business knows
Yeah.
you're broke for life until you like are not. But, what kept me going was I said I have to get there. Like nothing can stop me from getting there. I really, really wanted it that
Mm.
bad, I think is what it was. So and my son, I think when you have children, they're just kind of like pushing you to like to be the best that you can be and
Absolutely.
want to I don't know. I don't know. It was just a combination of myself and just like I have to get there. Like
Absolutely.
so yeah.
Hey, I mean, I think you made a great point, and if you're listening, hard work trumps gifts. You may be talented, but if you ain't willing to work hard, you're not going to get there. Terrace, I love that you said
That's
you're not good at business, you weren't good at money, but you hustled, you
uh-huh.
kept into the grind, you stayed hungry, and you worked for your dream. And look at you now. I mean, you're killing it, girl. Your stuff is good. Everybody's talking about that. I mean, Jamie said, stop working early to watch. What's up, Jamie? Welcome on.
Hi Jamie.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, like that's how much we love your stuff. That's how much people love it.
Thank you.
And if
Thank
you
you.
could imagine if you'd have stopped a long time ago, you know, we'd all be missing out, all of
I,
us.
and when I was doing it, like it was so hard. Like, I mean, I was juggling my job. I just remember it being so hard and so many times that I was inconsistent and just I said, okay, I'm not gonna sell today, or I'm not gonna like forget it or whatever. But my family was like the number one support system. They were like, no, you could do it, blah blah
Right.
blah. My dad and my mom in the back of my head, like, oh, si vas a hacer if you're gonna sweep the floor, make sure you're the best sweeper in the whole world,
Right.
you
Right.
know? So it was the whole like my mom and my dad, like, mija tu puedes, God is with you. A lot of it came from God. Is like, okay, like he's not gonna put me in situations that I'm not
That you
gonna
can't handle.
like that I can't handle.
Right.
So yeah, that was my journey. I mean, yeah.
So, my girl, just real quick, I want to ask you, you're a person of faith. Did that faith play any role in your tenacity to get where you are today?
100%. That's
All
been
right. All right.
that's that's been the only thing that's kept me going, honestly. If I were to actually sit and focus on everything that went wrong instead of what went right, and I wouldn't be where I am for sure.
Wow.
Um, yeah, trusting God. I've trusted Him as much as I can. And that's the only reason I'm still here is because I trust him. If he doesn't want me to have this place, I'm not gonna have it. And that's what I believe. But I have it, so I'm gonna keep working really hard
As,
at it
as
because
long as he keeps it going, huh?
as long as yeah, seriously, as long as he continues to give me help, give me customers, but he's making me work for it. Trust
Yeah.
me. He's
Yeah. For
like,
sure.
son, you're gonna work. I don't know what you're thinking, girl. So
True, true. My girl
yeah.
Mandy said she orders you all the time from Postmates. Hello,
Oh,
Postmates.
We love you guys, man. You guys keep us going. I'm not
Yeah, for
kidding. So
sure, for
thank
sure,
you.
for sure. Okay, so we're gonna do a few things, everybody. Every time we come together, I love hearing people's story. I love to see what they're all about, and I always want them to bring something. Our guests to bring something that's meaningful or that's going to help equip, empower, or build our viewership and our listeners. So if you come on here and there happens to be a sound producer, they're gonna give you some tips on how to do sound. Tirs, because you're on here, you are a small business owner and you are an entrepreneur and you are an amazing cook. I want to do our 3, 2, 1 hacks. Are you ready?
Okay, go.
Okay, cool. Now, if you're watching along and you're looking for some tips, get ready to write this down or memorize it or watch this again later on when it's done so that you get these tips. I do a 3, 2, 1. The first one is give us 3 easy tips on how to make our tacos better. Tirsa, if we're making these at home, what 3 things could we do to make our tacos better?
What 3 things can you do to make your tacos better? Oh my
Yeah.
God, this is so easy, but not. Okay. Uh, I'm gonna say what I always say. Make sure you're cooking with love. No love,
Ooh.
no tacos.
No love,
Okay,
no tacos.
no tacos. That's right. Another thing I would say is if I'm gonna do it at home,
Yep.
I'm gonna go with some ranchera. Don't buy
Ranchera.
the asmillo. Don't buy the cheap meat. Just splurge on some good old fashioned ranchera meat and marinate it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes.
That's a good one.
The
That's a
third
good tip.
tip, if I'm gonna be at home, if I'm doing it at home,
Right.
I'm getting that ranchera. Let me tell you. Um, and the third tip I would say is just it's all about the marinade on your meat. Make sure your marinade is good.
Oh.
Find a
That was
good
your third one.
marinade. Get your. That's my third one. I don't have anything more illuminating for you at the moment.
No, that's pretty good. Hey, listen. Here we go. Here's your 3 hacks. Number 1, make it with love. No love, no tacos. Number 2, get the ranchero. Ranchera?
Ranchera meat.
Obviously, I don't cook.
Everybody knows.
Ranchera meat. Ranchera meat. Not that cheap stuff. And then
No.
number 3, marinate, marinate, marinate. Do you have a specific marinade or that they could use or do?
I mean, the old school one that I've known, I don't know if everybody else at home does it this way, but a little beer, some uh, some salt, pepper, and lemon juice.
Ooh, get it, girl.
Yeah, that's a good one. I
I'm
mean,
about to go make a marinade
that's
right
been
now.
that's been a staple for like growing up. I remember I was and as a Seventh Day Adventist, I'd be oh my God, there's a beer, but then I see my dad pouring it into the meat, and I was like, oh, okay,
Oh,
but
we're
yeah,
still Adventists. Okay,
yeah, we're
okay.
okay, we're okay.
All right, everybody, calm down, everybody. We're okay. We're okay. Cool, 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 cool.
It's kind of me. It's kind of me.
Hey, man, those are some solid tips, y'all. Do it, do it. And anyways, if somebody comes over and sees it in your fridge, you'll be like, "Oh, that was for the meat. That's for the meat, y'all. Don't worry."
Yeah. No, actually, we never had it. Period. I never saw it.
Nice.
It was uh like a one stop, like a big can, and you're literally
You just use
strictly
it,
using it
marinate it
for
out.
the meat, you guys.
Ooh, get
Okay,
it,
it's not
get it.
sundown yet.
Not sun. All right. Marinate. Okay, now here's the second one. Give us 2 easy tips on how to rock on social media. For those of you who are on here, most of you most likely are following Tirsa, especially during these COVID times. And Tirsa, your stuff is off the chains. So give us 2 easy
Thank you.
tips to help us make our social media rock a little bit.
Um, I would say consistency. People are gonna get tired of looking at you, but they still want to know that you're gonna be there.
Nice,
So
nice.
just be consistent. If you're gonna post, make it start small, like posting once a day, one story a day. Just make sure you're consistent. People eat it up.
Nice.
Another social media thing I would say is uh what is another one? just make sure your pictures, you put effort into your pictures
Got it.
for your whatever you're doing.
Got it.
Um, yeah, don't try to half but it just try to put a little bit of effort goes such a long way.
True, true.
So yeah,
I mean, put a filter on it or something, right? Don't just
I
raw
mean
photo it out.
something,
Something.
edit it a little bit,
Yeah.
you know.
Google some tips. Whatever you do, just don't.
Yeah,
Just
seriously.
yeah. All right, those are two. That's really good. So number one, consistency, consistency, consistency is what I hear from you, to put out your stuff for social media. And number two, put a little effort into your photos. People, listen, put some effort in your photos. We've seen some of y'all's photos, and no, you didn't even think about it. It was like an accident. It was a pocket send out. Don't do that. Put a little effort. All right.
Sometimes I'll see pictures and like different pictures. I'll be like, oh, I can't wait to get into this. And I look at the picture and it looks like crap. I'm like, what the heck is it? Baby food? Is it fries? What am I looking at here? So and it's just like seriously, 90% of the time it's just bad lighting. So
Right.
yeah.
So good. So good. True, true, true. Give it a little love, y'all. Make it look good. Tessie says that she loves that you engage with them on social media. So obviously you're doing something right. Thanks,
I
Tess, for
try,
that.
yes. I mean, I think they know pretty much everything.
Right. Well, it does. It always helps. It always helps. Right, Jamie?
It
Always
does.
helps?
It,
Yeah,
it
it does.
definitely does.
Good. Okay, Tirs. Give us one easy tip on something someone can do at home to immediately make their general food or their general cooking good. Like, what one thing, if you had to go into the wilderness, Tirs, and you had to take one thing with you to make your cooking good, what would it be?
Dang.
I know
Only
what my one
one?
thing would be. Only one. What one tip can you give?
This is so much pressure. Um, I'm gonna say, give me a cast iron with
Ooh,
me,
a
even though that's
cast iron.
heavy. Even though
Fantastic,
it's
girl.
heavy,
I know.
I'm gonna take a cast iron with me.
All right. So, people, what I'm hearing is from your home, if you want to make your food, you're cooking a little bit better, get you a cast iron. Is that what I'm hearing?
It's it's just very versatile, which is like you don't have to have much if you're like maybe just moved in or anything like if for whatever. It's just very universal to use, which is why I think I would go with that for sure.
True. You want to know what my one thing is if I took the wilderness for cooking?
What I do want to
It's
know.
you, girl. You're rolling with me. We're going into the desert together.
Oh wow!
So you
Okay,
better bring
wait,
your
I like
cast iron with
it.
you.
I'll take the cast iron.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. Cool. Hey, everybody. Yes, Tirsa does have the best giveaways. We're going to be doing a best giveaway here in just a little bit. We're getting close to that time. We want to get you some cash for your Tuesday tacos at Tirsa's Mexican Cafe. Before we do that, Tirsa, would you take us into the kitchen right now and show us
Yeah.
something? Yeah. Okay, everybody, get
Yeah.
ready to get up and rock. And Tirsa's going to take us over to the kitchen right now,
Okay.
and she's gonna take us right into her workspace, and she's gonna show
Oh
us how
man.
to make something. Look at how nice the restaurant is. If you haven't been there yet, yo, you gotta
Dile que baje las
stop in.
papas.
You gotta stop in there. Ruby, have you been into that restaurant? Jamie, have you been in there? Tess,
Oh,
have
my
you all come
mask!
by?
My mask!
Woo! Love that place, man.
All right, are you ready?
We're ready. We're ready. You got a good cameraman. His hand's shaky, but
A little bit.
look at this, guys.
All
We get to
right.
go into the back.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry right now.
All right. What's up, you guys? Welcome to my cocina, my kitchen. I'm so glad you guys are in here. Let me try to fit these extra small gloves onto my. Yo me hago, yo me hago chiquita. I'll make myself small. Don't worry. Look at that. Hmm.
I get it. Get it.
So, so today I'm going to be making one of our super popular, super famous. It's like a staple in our menu. Our alley by burrito. We sell this burrito all day, 24/7.
Woo!
Yes, we sell a lot of other things, but the alley bite is like at the top of our list. So, are you ready?
We're
All
ready.
right.
We're ready. Give it to us.
So, my papas are already over here. We're gonna get them right now.
Oh yeah, get
Dropping
close.
my
That's good.
tortilla. There we go.
That French fries?
That's French fries.
Oh,
Let's throw a little seasoning salt.
oh.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, Hannah, me too. I love it. I love it. Yes, Tess. I can't wait to dine in again as well. Oh, I missed that.
I cannot wait to have people dine in.
Oh,
I don't think you even understand. I'm so excited about it. Okay, here we go, people.
let's do this. Woo!
Fries. We get the base fries. We get some. Let's go to the meat. I'm gonna use birria. All right.
Ooh, so good. So good. Yeah, Carlos, you're right. It is the best. It is. Huge shout out to Tirs.
Woo! All right, let's get some of that.
Oh, Leuston, you're going over here on Sunday? Yo, pick me up, man. Let's roll. Carpool. Social distancing, though. I'll ride on your hood.
Okay.
Ooh, and those
Next, we're gonna
chilereños.
some pico de gallo,
Yes.
guacamole.
Yes. You're preaching to my soul right now.
There we go.
Woo! What is
Sour
that?
cream.
Oh, sour cream.
Sour cream.
Hello, sour cream.
Then we got the
Me too, Nelly. I'm so
Chipotle
hungry. Looks so delicious.
and I'm gonna take off my gloves because
Because
I
we get
roll
serious.
better. We're gonna get serious.
All right.
Now let's get a close-up shot. You guys got all that?
Ah,
Show me.
give
Yeah?
it to
All right.
us.
Oh!
Woo! Yo, that is one huge burrito, by the way.
Yes.
Woo!
We're gonna put it, and we're gonna grill it. Get it some twice grilled action going.
Carlos said
So
he's going to
we're
be stopping
waiting.
by real soon.
Who did? Who?
Carlos. Carlos y Alma.
welcome. So we're just getting some grill action here. I do that to all of the burritos.
Hello.
So give it a second. I just like the toasty factor of it.
Can you describe how it smells over there, Tirsa?
You don't even know. It smells so good. Just wait till I touch this baby. Let me get some sassy el pastel. Oh, aquí está.
Man, that looks awesome. And your kitchen is immaculate. It's gorgeous.
Hey! Aquí vamos a agarrar some salsita.
Woo! It is so beautiful. Jillian.
Let's get some flip action over here. We're about to. Oh my goodness! There we go.
Woo-hoo!
So we got some sealing right
Perfect.
there. Yeah.
Is
And
it
it's
weird
just
that
about
we're all
almost-
just watching along, that we're just sitting here just totally
I
amazed?
know, like, it hasn't hit me yet. I don't know who's watching or where you are, but what's up? Welcome. You must come and try this.
Oh, man. Nicole said if she wasn't watching this live, she'd drive over right now. Truth.
All right.
Joanna. That's so good.
There we go. So it's ready. I'm going to take it out now. We're going to cut it.
Oh,
it is.
Carlos said Isaac was the one who introduced him to that.
Oh.
Nice, nice. You said your brother Isaac.
My brother Isaac, are you sure it's my brother?
Yeah, I know that guy barely does
And
anything right. Oh, look at that, guys! Ah, God, that's
let's
so
get some
bad.
salsa on it.
Woo! People, this is food porn. This is
It
amazing.
is.
It's
It's a thing.
it's
It's a
a
thing,
thing.
and I'm one of the best directors out there when it comes to food porn. So, yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's so good. Jamie says this is torture. It is. It is. Ooh, man, that is good. That is some good stuff right there, peoples.
And that's it.
Wow. My friends, if you're at home, I just need you to give her an applause for that. That was good times. My girl Joanna said she's gonna send you $60 to send her one of those burritos. So, man, that was fantastic.
There
Wow.
you go. You got me to. I had to. I cheated my calorie count right there, but
Mm-mm,
I
it's
only
worth
took one
it's
bite.
worth all of it. It's worth all of
It
it.
is. It is.
So,
So
Tirs,
yeah.
you were doing a food truck too, right?
No. So basically, what that was, these guys are starting that concept. Sorry, that chili. These guys started the business, which is called On the Go LA, and what they're doing is it's kind of like a pop up.
Yep.
Do you guys? I don't know if you're familiar with the pop up scene, but
Yep.
it's kind of like a pop up but on a food truck. So you
Nice.
lease the truck for the day,
Go to the pop up.
and you did when they started doing it. It was like they were trying to be the first taco truck that roamed the neighborhood like an
Uh
ice cream truck.
huh. Uh,
And I was the first person to see that through. So I was their first vendor on the truck. I did it two times or three times. I think I did it three times. Um, and we literally roamed around the neighborhood like an ice cream truck,
nice. Nice.
peddling tacos. Yeah. So it was so they opened it up to all the store all vendors of the food industry. If you
Mm.
want to go sign up with them, you that's what you do. But when they were starting out, they approached me, and I was the first person to be the on the truck. So
Wow.
that was yeah, it was crazy good.
Man, you know what? I hit your bro up back in it was August, and I was like, "Yo," because he was talking about this food truck that you were kind of doing with the pop up. I said, "Man, could you get Tish to come out and do a thing for me, a special little family event?" And he was like, "Nah, she's not doing it anymore." I was like, "No, what? Like, why would you tease me like that? Why? Why would you
I
do
know
that?"
it was a yeah it was a so now the food truck is like it has so many vendors, but even when I did that food truck experience, I was on ABC for it and I was on Telemundo for it.
Woo.
So yeah, because it was a the concept was a taco style ice cream truck. So I had tacos and I had ice cream, and I was
Mm.
just like going around. So you
You
either got tacos or yeah,
Those are the two foods that's gonna be in heaven, man. Tacos and
yeah,
ice cream.
yeah.
You had it right. That's the perfect menu. Every time.
Oh my god, that's so true. I bet you there is gonna be tacos in heaven.
I'm
There has to
telling you,
be.
it's gonna be tacos and ice cream. It's all day,
Yes,
every day. Um,
all day.
so have you ever had to deal with like rude customers? Is that a thing?
You know,
I mean,
I
obviously not
have.
all of you who are watching right now and giving shout outs and giving love, but other
Um,
customers. Have you ever had to deal with rude customers,
yeah,
and how do you deal with that?
yeah. Um, I try. I try. I really, really try to. It depends because sometimes we deal with rude customers on when we mess up, and for them, I bend over backwards. But
Yeah.
sometimes we get customers who are having a bad day and they want to take it out on us, and I'm
Mm.
like, girl or boy, uh. So and it's just like we're the customer is always right, but you're gonna get what you give. You're
Mm.
gonna come in and like as it is, everybody's like going through such a hard time, and people like I don't know, they just want to take it out on food service. Like for
Yeah.
me, because I'm on social media, the customers that come won't be rude to me.
Right.
So they'll be rude to my teammates, my employees, and that's what hurts me. So they'll be cool with me, but sometimes like if they have any grievances, they'll go after my employees, and I'm like, no, just tell me. Like we always try to fix our mistakes. We always try to make sure that everybody walks out happy.
Mm.
Just sometimes it's hard to always I try to spread as much positivity and love as I can. But I am human, and sometimes like
Ain't we all?
I will be quick with the tongue and just be like, "You gotta go," or "Please leave," because ain't nobody got time for that. We got so
Ain't
much to
nobody
worry
got time for
about.
that, man. Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen often. Honestly, we got really great customers and just people who come in general. So our vibe once you walk in tries to be like very loving. So I
Mm.
think the second people walk in the door, like we try to hug them with our vibe that they're like, whoa, okay, I'm not gonna be a
They get
I'm not gonna.
disarmed from being,
Yeah,
all angry. They're like, oh, snap. Oh, a
yeah,
taco.
yeah. I
Okay,
think
let's do this.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
So we tried.
what would you tell yourself, like, if you had an opportunity to tell your 10-year ago self something? What would that be? Would you have a piece of advice that you could share with with yourself 10 years earlier?
Um, if I had I would have told myself to probably find the pop up scene
And
because
jumped on.
I don't know if I didn't know about the pop up scene. I kind of wish I would have known about it to like kind of get out there because people now have this like platform to just basically sell out of their house,
Yeah.
put chairs and you could sell outside your house. You can like sell it at like different places, just like on the street. You didn't need a place, and I always just thought, oh, I need to have a restaurant to like sell my food. But in
Mm.
reality, that's not true. Like just I would have just tried to do more as far as ways to like get out there
Mm.
back then, selling from home. But
Solid.
as far as like changing anything in the course of time, I wouldn't change anything. Everything led to this moment for a reason. So
Yo, leaning
I
on
would just
that
try to get
faith,
out.
my girl. Leaning on that faith. I'm telling you, it's a
Yeah,
powerful thing. Powerful thing.
it is. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
we're starting to get close towards the end of our time together. By the way, everyone, if you're just joining us or if you just popped on, I am with Tirsa Farah. She is the owner, the chef, the teammates over there at Tirsa's Mexican Cafe. And if you have not tried their food, you got to get down there. It's pretty dang amazing. Just towards the end of our time together, we're going to give away a couple gift certificates so that you can go out and get your Tuesday tacos on because we care about your taco love. Before we do, this is a game that I play, Tirs. I play it with everybody who comes on. I play it every
okay.
single week. So I want you to play with me. Are you down to play with me?
Yeah.
It's called Love One, Leave One. I want all of you to join in as well. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to have to get your fingers ready. For those of you who are keyboard warriors, this is how it works. I give you two options, and you have to choose which one you love and which one you leave. The one that you choose
Okay.
to love gets to be a part of your life for the rest of your life consistently. The one you don't choose disappears from existence forever. So no one
Okay.
ever in humanity can use it again. No pressure, but if you
Okay.
mess up,
Okay.
humanity will hate your guts for it. Okay, and all of you who are
Okay.
playing along, I want you to just jump in. This is what we do on here every week. Just jump in and you start clacking out your answers. You get a minute and a half, and I'm just going to go through them and shoot them down. Now, Tirs, all you have to
Okay.
do is say love and then whichever one you love, and we'll know that means you're leaving the other thing, all right?
Okay.
Okay. You ready? Okay, everybody at home, if you're ready, we're about to do this. So get your fingers ready. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tennis or hiking?
Tennis. I mean love.
Love tennis.
Wait, how do
Okay.
I
Yeah,
love
just say
tennis? Love
love.
tennis.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Okay.
Flying or spiders?
Love flying.
Okay, so that means spiders disappear and you got to fly a lot. I heard you don't like flying. Is this true?
Yeah.
Quiet time at home or party time with tacos?
Party time with tacos.
Woo! Good
Love
choice.
party time with tacos.
Good choice. Good choice. Okay. Ethiopian food or Madagascan food?
Ethiopian. Love Ethiopian
All
food.
right. Sweet or sour?
Love sweet.
Late night or late mornings?
Late mornings. Love late mornings.
All right. All right. Choco taco or Chico sticks?
Love choco taco.
Okay. Okay. Lakers or Clippers?
Love Lakers.
Ooh. Hawaii or Paris?
Love Hawaii.
Your restaurant or Isaac's left hand?
Love my restaurant.
So rude. So good. All right. Okay. All right. Where are we at? Oh man, that was time. Good job. And good job, everybody. You all weighed in pretty good there. So I do want to ask you something here. You chose your restaurant over Isaac's left hand. How does Isaac feel about that? Who's your cameraman right now?
Um, I think he doesn't mind because in my head he kind of regenerates.
Okay.
He's on another level of annoying that he just regenerates. Annoying
Right.
people
Right.
just regenerate.
Uh, too good. Tess, Lakers. Got him. Very good. All right. Nicole chooses Paris over Hawaii. You chose Hawaii, right, my girl?
I did. It's just so beautiful. I've
Yo,
been
I
there once,
agree.
and
I agree, man. Mandy on here chose your restaurant over your brother's left hand as well. So we know where the loyalties lie. Ah,
yes, yes.
okay. How did your faith? How has it been? How has it been this last 6 months? We've had a lot of social unrest. We've had a pandemic. We've got all kinds of things happening in our world that makes things feel kind of like unsure, right? Like, has your faith been able to hold you through that? And how have you been dealing with that? So on and so forth.
My faith is holding me through this whole my whole journey. Um, because at the beginning it was like very scary, but I just like, you know what? At the end of the day, what kept my cool was that I knew God was in control.
Nice.
Um, so when I'm like, okay, there's chaos, there's this, and then I'll be like, just stop. I'm like, at the end of the day, who's in control? God is in control. That's literally what keeps me going every day. So I can't focus on the negatives of the world. I just try to focus on all the positive around me. And that's all I can do. And God has seriously gotten me through it all and continues to do so. So it
Right
plays
on.
a major part in my attitude, the business, how everything, just everything, my marriage, my life, every single thing. So yeah.
So good, so good. All right, before we pull out one of these gift certificates to give out, why don't you go ahead and put that burrito real close to that camera again, so we could just take another look, everybody. If
Woo!
you are just coming on, hey David, welcome on, my bro. If you're like David and you guys just popped on here more recently, Tirsa took us into her kitchen and she made this for us. Look at that bad boy right there. Good night. And what is that called, Tirsa?
This is called the Alley Bite Burrito. So it's my version of a California burrito.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Very good. Okay, so it's about that time. We're getting close to our close up for the day. So
I did
let's
want to
start.
say one thing. I did want to
Yeah,
say one
share,
thing
girl,
before
share.
I
This is your
forget.
time.
We haven't touched the subject, but um, my faith has played such a large role that I actually chose to close my business on Saturdays, which is
Wow.
why, yeah. So Tirsas is closed Saturdays, and Tirsas also does not serve any kind of pork, any shrimp, any lobster, anything like that here.
That's
So it's just
cool.
your, yeah. So my rice and my beans and my salsa are all vegan. There's
Wow,
no
vegan.
chicken. There's no
See,
chicken
that's
stock in it.
undercover because it would taste so good. People don't even know that your
No,
stuff
they
is.
don't. But what I guess what I want people to know is growing up SGA and in the church, we did a lot of fundraisers and there was a lot of like Saturday night. What do you call it when you would stay over? You would play and with your friends, and
Games,
there was
yeah,
food
like
shouting,
lock
all
in or
that
whatever
stuff.
that is.
Uh huh. And every time we had to cook vegetarian, so it just kind of stuck with me. Not that in church that you didn't use chicken broth or whatever, but everything was trying to be like 100% vegetarian, and that kind of stuck with me, which is why it was so easy for me to definitely lean towards making sure I have vegan options for all the vegan people that we do have as customers. So
That
just
is
wanted to let
so
people know,
fresh.
like yeah, when
That
they come, they don't have to worry. Like there's no pork. Period. I do have carnitas al pastor, but it's a jackfruit. So
Wow. Yeah, I had
just
that.
wanted to
That
let
was
y'all
that
know.
was killer. I had that. That was killer good. Like when anytime you
So
can make something that's not meat taste as good as respect. That's business right
thank
there.
you. So
I had to say I came the first time I came. You had a cookie. You were like, "Homeboy, you gotta try this cookie. It's vegan." And I was like, like I don't know about vegan cookies. I had that mess, and I was like, "This is not vegan. This is not vegan."
it was.
And
Yes.
indeed, it was. It really was.
Yeah.
For those of you who are watching along, this is Tuesday Tea Time. I'm Icky Timey, and I am with Tirsa Farah, and we're talking about food, faith, and food. Tirsa mentioned that they close out on Saturdays. So for those of you who may be unaware to that, we belong to a faith tradition where we take sabbaticals every week. We take a Shabbat where we just take a break. And the whole point of that is from our faith community, it's important for us to remember that our identity isn't based on our business, our profession, our title, our success, our money. It's based on the fact that we trust that we have a God who is in control and has got those things covered. And so we slow down every week just to stop and say, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take it easy because I know God is still in control.
That's right.
That's what we do. That's how we do. And then Tirsa gets back to rocking on Sunday. So if you're hungry,
I
stick around to
do. I
Sunday.
do.
Get
Yeah.
you one of those burritos. Okay, Tirsa. So we're going to take some time right now to give away some gift certificates. Can we do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right. Are you all ready? If you are ready, let us know, and we're gonna hook this up right now. Right now. All right. So for the first one, I would say, Tirsa, I'm gonna let you pick somebody's answer from the Love One Leave One. So look through the comments, and during our Love One Leave
I
One game,
can't.
oh, you
I can't
can't.
look through. I can't look through the comments. I can't see them.
Right, you can't see them. Oh,
Oh.
okay, okay. I'm gonna pick some names off here, off this list. I'm just gonna say them out loud. All right, and then
Okay.
I want you to just pick a name you hear. All right,
Okay.
it'll be like musical chairs. Just
Okay.
okay. Here we go. I'm gonna scroll it up
Okay.
some so I can get everybody in here. Here we go. Okay, Nicole, Jamie, Mandy, and Nellie, Ruby, Joanna, Pono, and Luston, Kayla,
Kono.
Tessie. Ooh, Pono Lopez.
Okay. Kono. Kono.
Pono, yeah, that's an interesting name. Pono Lopez, you are the lucky recipient of a $25 gift certificate. Tirsa will give it to me, and I'm sure I'll give it to you at some point in 2023. Okay, Pono, here we go. All right. Now, listen, if you got your name called and you need to drop a comment so we know you're here. If you're not here, it's moving on. Pono's on here. Okay, very good. All right, we're going to start the name game again. I'm going to start scrolling, and when you hear a name, you just call it out. Ready?
Okay.
Mandy and Cindy, Margarita and Nicole, Kayla and Jillian, Nicole and Mandy, Kayla and Tessie, Margarita and Tessie, Kayla and Jillian and Mandy and David, Jamie, Ruby,
Let's do Mandy.
Mandy, if you're on here, drop a comment at the bottom so we know it's you. All right? You get 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. What pressure? Come on, Mandy. 3, 2. Oh, Mandy says she's here. Oh, very good. All right, very cool. So this is what we're going to do. Tirsa, Mandy, Almendra, and Pono Lopez. We'll have credit for them, and we'll just go ahead and call on in. Is that okay if they just call on in?
Yeah, they can call. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you can also shoot me a DM on Instagram so I know
Oh,
who you are, and I can
yes.
send you. Yeah, I can send you the credit like that, or you can just call. I'll leave word with the staff to that we are expecting. Well, actually, I'll need your name because maybe all of y'all gonna call and be like, "I'm the winner."
Yeah. Hi,
So,
I'm Mandy.
uh, so yeah, you can call or DM me. Our phone number is 213-878-9030. Or follow me on Instagram.
And if you
And,
haven't
and
already been following Tirsa, it's Tirsa _love, right? Tirsa's love.
yes, Yes,
Okay.
Tirsas love.
Tirsas_love. And that's on IG. Follow her. She's got amazing photos, and those are all live, real food stuff that she's doing. She's got a ton of vegan options for those of you who are vegan lovers. The food is tasty, and the environment is warm. You're not going to regret coming out to Tirsas. Right, Tirs?
That's right. I'll see you here.
She'll see you there, my friends. Okay, so we're going to close out. Just as we close out, Tirsa, give us some closing words. Would you just give us a goodbye, maybe something to encourage those of us who came out today?
Um, some encouraging words. I don't know what you're going through in your life. I don't know what challenges you may have, what negatives or anything. The encouraging words I'm going to say, and it's what I always say, is just try to look towards the positive things that you do have in your life, and I promise you'll get a lot more. So
There you go.
focus on everything that is going right in your life. It's so easy to focus on the negative, but that does nothing for you. So just if you exude positivity and love, that's what the universe is going to give you. So focus on
Woo.
that.
Too good, too good. Thank you so much, Tirsa, for taking your afternoon to be with us. We know that you're super busy and you've got a lot to do, but we really appreciate our time. Thank you all for joining us and
Guys,
jumping in here
thank you,
and
thank you.
getting involved. We have been just hanging out with Tirsa. Next week, we're going to be hanging out with a few pastors, ministers from around California, female ladies who have been called to the ministry, who has a love, who has a story. Join us. It's a lot of fun. It's always good to jam out this week. And I want to remind you, if you enjoy this, pop onto that like button and smash it for us, would you please? And subscribe and then share it with others because there's always good quality stuff here. All right, Tirsa, my girl, thank you so much. All love to you and all love to you guys out there. God bless you. Be safe.
Bye.
Until next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.